Harry's incredibly sad new life is revealed as he lives a secluded life, while Meghan Markle learns shocking new details about life at the Sussex estate, which suggest that a strange life reigns only there. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana YouTube channel. You know, there's something about the rich, famous, but downtrodden in America that just won't go away. For example, Howard spent decades on hotel roofs. J.D. Salinger almost disappeared from public life for over 50 years and then at the age of 36. Garbo announced that he was going to retire temporarily, and then this small hiatus lasted half a century until he died. So what's up with Prince Harry now? Will he try to join their ranks? As far as I know, the three of them spent a week jumping for joy across Asia. First he went to Tokyo and then to Singapore, and the smile on his face was huge. But back in London, The Sun has been busy digging up recent allegations about Harry and Meghan's marriage, a union that has become Hollywood's Area 52. This has sparked a heated debate, much debated, and we can only speculate on whether the truth is true or not. Still there. However, we are not only interested in newspaper reports of marriages. Basically, what they're trying to say is that they're fine, but we worry about the description of what's going on outside their farm. California. According to The Sun, Meghan and Harry's life consists of self-imposed isolation behind the walls of their 16-bathroom home. It's like an olive grove. After all, Harry is all about security and privacy, and the alleged "you and Princess Lily" quote of his bed is rarely seen outside the £1,100,000 Montecito home. Let's forget for a moment where we expect to see a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old outside. But still, how The Sun described the life of Meghan and Harry. Well, yeah, it's a lot less like Harry discovers freedom and the static way sounds the other way around. It looks like he lives in prison. I mean, is that why Harry throws his family under the bus and hides behind high walls all day, worrying about the papers hidden behind the front door? Meghan is hoping to return to public life with Archie F. and Lily Beth, according to reports and The Sun. The article stated that Meghan and Harry have different views on parenthood, and Harry is deeply influenced by social upbringing. Harry, 38, is obsessed with security and privacy, while Meghan wants to boost them up. There was a source who spoke to the newspaper and said that there was a difference in his upbringing. He is afraid of his children because of what happened to him. Well, does that sound all that ambitious or even comfortable or easy? Yes, that's what I mean. The irony here is that we can easily argue that Harry and Meghan actually gave up on being able to have certain paparazzi-free zones when they decided to leave the UK and head to California. If Harry is so worried about privacy, then it makes me wonder at how logical this decision to move to the center of the paparazzi world really was. Last year, in Meghan's first interview in years, she spoke with The Cut's Alison P. Davis, and Davis wrote that Meghan had remarked upon how if Archie were in school in the UK she'd never be able to do school pick up and drop off without it being a royal photo call with a press pin of 40 people snapping pictures. Sorry, I have a problem that doesn't make me obsessed with privacy. That makes me a strong and good parent protecting my child. Well, okay, except for one big problem: there has never been a press conference with 40 people posing for Prince George, Princess Charlotte or Prince Louis. During the 7 years, when the three of them studied in the towns of Norfolk, London and Windsor, they attended different schools. Now the royal was photographed in front of the children's preschool. Well, it will be Meghan in California with Archie in 2021. Over the past few months, we've seen Meghan photographed enjoying the farmer's market while leaving the office in the shadow of the Great Guardian several times, while Harry went out to dinner. Two different situations: going out, hanging out with friends, and recently, in the middle of summer, wearing a really cool shirt with a relaxing sticker on it. Meghan and Harry and their alleged daughter, Princess Lily Beth, were also photographed enjoying the parade for the 4th of July last month. None of these examples have Meghan and Harry called in their legal team for help, which tells us they basically have no choice but to deal with it. Interestingly enough for Meghan Markle, it does look like this period of self-imposed isolation has come to an end. She's seeming to really ramp up her social life in recent weeks. Reportedly, she went to see the Barbie movie with Ports and some other friends, and then later on they hit up a hotel in Santa Barbara where she posed for photos and made videos of the Bachelorette group, and she also supposedly showed up at one of Taylor Swift LA shows, which is an Instagram celebrity account, featured a photo of Meghan out to lunch, looking absolutely wealthy, and then on Wednesday of this week, a photo surfaced of Meghan posing with writer Cleo Wade and her hairstylist Katie Lee. So, apparently Meghan Markle's cover-up phase is over, but what about Harry? Well, both work on properties. In April, a French film crew visited Ark's field office and found it deserted. As a result, Page 6 reports that Meghan's WM agents will travel 2 hours from Los Angeles to visit her at her home, if the same goes for Meghan and Harry. Other meetings. And now, how often does Harry actually see people who don't have signs of being paid workers? In the past, Wild Harry and Montecito were seen in this area. For example, earlier last year he and Meghan went to dinner with their cousin Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooks Banks. And then he went to the Super Bowl with his cousin too. But since then we've only seen Harry at public fountains, Ben walking the dog, and a few times he's been out to dinner with Meghan. There are now many signs that Meghan is preparing for a happy return to public life in the coming months. Maybe I landed for her. She may launch some kind of online website and should return to Instagram. Apparently the account already exists, but we don't know if it actually exists. So where will Harry be in all of this? Will he be next to her, reveling in rising star Meghan? Or will he play video games on the couch at home? Well, with regards to Meghan and Harry, the source also talked about the sons. They live a good life. Harry spends a lot of time outdoors, that he likes it there. Well, maybe Joanne Mitchell was wrong years ago. Maybe the sky isn't paved yet. Maybe it's just a big wall around him and you agree with those points in my video. Please share your opinion in the comments section below. Don't be afraid to like my video and share it with others who like it, and don't forget to subscribe to our Princess Diana channel for more updates in the future. Thanks again for watching, goodbye, and we'll be back.